And that's some of you smile like, how would I ever do? I know. But I found,
the opposite.
No, we are
Oh, are you?
spa
We are
whores.
spa
yeah.
We
You've
always
got that
do.
down.
Yes.
That was something
That's
that was
great.
a real struggle for
Yeah.
me.
Whore.
I love
And
it.
in fact, I was telling Erin I took a week off of vacation, and instead of having my list of everything I'm going to do, I on Post-it notes. I decided if I went away, I would get nothing done around the house.
Yeah.
So I wrote on a Post-it note every time I actually did something, and so I created a whole wall of accomplishments versus feeling like, well, I didn't get all these things done. In the past, I would have created a whole wall of everything, and I would have ripped off the Post-it notes as I had done it. Now I created a wall of what did I actually do, and what a different
idea.
energy giving.
Yes.
So really be aware of
I want to do that in my
yourselves.
business.
Yeah, there you go.
I think all the employees could add, all 4 of us, all 4 of us could add to what I
What you did.
accomplished today and look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Every business, I have a department meeting, and on our department meeting, we go through what did we get done this week for them just all to feel good and to have some knowledge.
I always start my sessions with, what are your wins? I have
That's great.
my clients celebrate their wins.
Mhm.
Yeah. Katrina, you had something, and then we're going to pass a couple of things out and
Going
adjourn.
into an office and kind of some of those office politics of, don't have this person sitting in on the meeting because she's the spy for the owners. How, as a consultant, without someone coming up to you and approaching you, how do you find out those sort of office politics?
Usually what I'll do, with leadership, I don't have them in the focus groups, so I'll do one-on-one interviewing. So that'd be a question that I might ask some of the leaders, whether they're heads of departments or whatever. Is there anything I should be aware as I'm constructing the focus groups? And I will actually give them my outline and ask them, are there any questions I must get to or things you want to know? But so you start ferreting that out. I did have one focus group. It was a large company where halfway through the focus group I found out there was I shouldn't say halfway through, no, it was like 15 minutes in, found out somebody was from Human Resources. So I had to stop the focus group, and she wasn't very happy about it, but I had to stop it. We took a little break, asked her to leave, and I do it. So sometimes, unfortunately, you can't ferret all that out, but you try the best you can.
And then my second question was, you talked a lot about getting client or customer feedback. How do you ask them for that feedback and kind of make them feel that their time was valuable, or even get them to agree to give that feedback and take the time out of their schedule to do that?
Good question.
If they know that what they're going to share with you is going to end up providing them with a higher level of service or quality or product, I find they are willing to do that.
Yeah.
I probably have had 90% participation rate.
And
Provide incentive for them to, if any incentive you can give to get them to take the time is important.
Right. Yeah. Usually
If needed. I mean, I've not found that needed.
is that something that you usually contact them directly, or would the business contact them and say, my consultant's gonna contact you, or what's the?
I'll usually have the business owner send a regular letter. Could be an email. Sometimes people are so inundated with that. But saying that Loriana will be in touch with you. These are the reasons we're doing it. Everything you say is confidential with her. But I really would love for you to participate. And then I do the follow-up call.
Okay, thank you.
That's a good question. Now, a lot of times, if it's somebody who's not associated with the business, so it's a potential future, you may have to incent with a monetary reward for their time. That's not unusual.
Or if it's a one-time service, you know, and you're not coming back, like me, I've done, seminar.
Yeah.
They may or may not want to take their time to go over it with you.
Right.
But I think, to say, then I can follow up more closely with your employees and offer advice, something like that. I would like us to be able to introduce ourselves before we adjourn.
Yes, let's. I know Sue and Diana have to go though.
Appointments.
Okay, sure.
And Whitney,
Well,
will you
we
give
start
them
I
two of
could
each?
sit here all day, it's been wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Do you want to introduce yourselves quickly
Do
before
we
you
get
go?
the spa whores cards?
I'm Sue McCarthy with Women's Closet Exchange, nationally recognized as the best resale shop in the country. And I always add that because we're very proud of that distinction. And this is my daughter, my
Diana
accomplished
Ford,
daughter.
and I do all the marketing events for all 3 stores.
Great, excellent. All right, well, I know you gals have to go. Thank you so much for being here. I love your stores. And we'll shift into some introductions. How about if we start with you, Ginny?
Oh, okay. Because I want to know who else is at the
And
table.
Whitney will be passing out while we're doing this information on internships through Loriana's School of Business. information on Black Dress Circle, which is the CEO peer group for second stage women entrepreneurs, and Stacy's Yoga and Spa magazine.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah, here, I'll give you guys a card too.
Thank you.
Need those too.
Thank you, darling.
Bye-bye.
We do.
You have easy or otherwise I'll.
Yeah, I did. You got one, babe?
Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, just do one at a time, that's perfect. All right, good. All right, Ginny, go ahead.
So my name's Jenny Baldridge, and my company is called Your Executive Image, and I am a professional etiquette and image expert. So I work with corporations and come in and do up to a 2-day training, do some 90 minutes, but on your professional dress and awareness and etiquette, so that you can up-level your business and distinguish yourself as the one who offers the best service. Okay.
Get those techie guys to take their earbuds out when I'm talking.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Stacy.
I am Stacy Hunsaker. I publish Yoga and Spa magazine, which we have some copies. It is a national quality magazine, but it is all local content.
Oh, okay, great.
And I have a
and the
speaker
speaker series.
I have also
Hello.
a kind of annual, semi-annual speaker series of inspirational, motivational speakers. Marianne Williamson was just here. I've had Reverend Dr. Michael Beckwith, Greg Braden. They're kind of the Deepak Chopra genre of speakers to St. Louis.
And when and where does that happen?
The next one is Julia Cameron, who wrote The Artist's Way.
Oh, yes.
Who is very great for business owners.
Yes.
That is a weekend workshop.
There's our retreat.
That's right.
Yes. Oh my gosh, what a retreat! So it was going to be the first weekend of October, but something's telling me to move it to a little first weekend of November when we're not all wanting to go to Herman to the winery.
Exactly.
For our weekend retreat.
Yeah.
So,
That's funny.
On the men will be deer hunting, which I actually deer hunt too, second weekend of November. So I can make good time.
There you go. Good thinking.
I grew up in Herman. I wanted to say that.
Uh-huh.
I where your land was.
Ivana.
My name is Ivana Zamora. I'm an intern in Spielman Brady and Company. I'm from Mexico, and the next year is going to be my senior in college. I'm studying organizational psychology. I'm here at human resources. I really enjoy being here.
Good.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Katrina.
My name is Katrina Cook, and I'm with Spellman Brady and Company. We're a women-owned interior design firm here in St. Louis. We're about 30 people, and we have 4 markets. We do higher education. We've actually done a lot of work here at WashU's campus.
That's why it's so beautiful, huh?
And we also do healthcare, senior care, and we have an artwork division as well that kind of crosses all 3 of those other markets.
Thank you.
That's like
I'm Dana Fowler. I own Media Flashpoint, a digital marketing company focusing on mobile marketing as we move forward in the future. And I'm working on a startup company that I hope to launch in the next 6 months, and it's called Healthy Me Mobile Solutions for using mobile as to help patients better manage their disease.
Oh, awesome.
Thanks.
I'm Kim Bradley. I own the Chesterfield location of Chocolate Company. We are a local St. Louis franchise that's been around for about 30 years. And I was the second franchise owner in the franchise and have owned my store for 9 years in Chesterfield.
I'm Sarah Bradley. I'm her daughter. I'm going into my sophomore year at the University of Arkansas. I'm majoring in marketing, so I love going to business meetings with my mom to get kind of the feel for the business world and women business leaders in the area.
Beautiful. Great.
Well, good morning. I'm Angela Roberts. I work with OC Tanner, and what we believe in at OC Tanner is just all of the great things that make a great employee. So we do onboarding, we do rewards, recognition, milestones, wellness, any program that makes us, feel appreciated, a human touch point, any of those things. So we go into companies and we typically work with HR, and we come up with a platform for them and a program, and then we launch it and we train the trainer and we really get behind it and support it. And I could talk forever about just how important it is for whenever we do transition into our own business, but making our employees feel appreciated. Because a lot of times employees don't leave their employer, they leave their manager or who they're reporting to because they don't feel, they don't feel needed or appreciated or recognized. So we try to bring them, it's just great. I mean, it's really, really amazing, just what appreciating can do, just whenever you truly show them and recognize, and it doesn't have to be a reward, it's just recognizing effort. That's even just so super, super important. But I really enjoyed today, thank you very much.
You're welcome, Well, thank you all for coming. You have information on all of us, and we'll be here for a while. You're welcome, thank you so much. And we'll be together again on September 13th, the morning of September 13th, if you want to save the date now. That's our next Black Dress Biographies. I'm working on a really interesting woman business owner who's selling products to Anthropology and has a retail store and doing some amazing stuff. So,
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.